everybody. How you doing today? My name is Bonnie Hardy. I am a mindset and business coach and consultant based in beautiful Central Florida. I am here with my good friend Dr. Andre J. McDonald of Wisconsin. He is a hypnotherapist. What we're doing today is we are getting together. We want to interview each other and talk about what it is we do, how we can help everybody. I know that 2020 was a crazy year all the way around, all over the world. And what we want to do is we want to help you start 2021 off on a high note. I want to help you master your mind, master 2021. So, Andre, I want you to introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from, what you do, how long you've been in business, and then we'll go back and forth with. We have some questions to ask each other, so we're going to go back and forth with that. So, take it away, Dr. Andre.
Hello, my name is Andre McDonald. I'm a certified hypnotherapist. Free Flow Mind over in Wisconsin, as mentioned before, the Dairy State. And things have been great. I moved my business from being in an office to being virtual. So we're virtual, we're everywhere. Working with people for smoking, with habits of overeating, diets, stress, a lot of different things that hypnosis has been really great for.
Thank you very much, Andre. I know it's probably pretty cold in Wisconsin now. It's a little nippy in Florida. It's kind of foggy earlier today, so
Well,
you got a little bit of snow. I got a little bit of sun, so that's good.
so
So,
you're kayaking, I'm shoveling, or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, it's all good. All right, so Andre, what got you into being a hypnotherapist? Let me tell us a little bit about your story, dude.
I was studying at Ashford University for complementary healthcare, and I looked up at the TV screen one day. It was America's Got Talent. There's a young man on there on the stage with Howie Mandel, a well-known germaphobe. Like, this guy wouldn't get close to anything. So anyway, so there's a hypnosis session that Howie went through so that he wouldn't be a germaphobe. But the thing is, he put a suggestion of forgetting that what happened and all that. I would never do that to anybody. So Howie was a little upset about it, but it was it blew my mind because it was really effective. He was shaking hands with everybody. The suggestion was that he had really thin gloves on. So I was like, whoa, how can that be used beneficially, clinically, and for somebody's well-being? So that's kind of what got me into that.
That is really cool. I remember watching that episode, America's Got Talent, and how he was shaking everybody's hand. He didn't. He's like, "Oh my god, yeah." So yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So that is really good. So yeah, thank you for telling us that. And
Good.
um,
Um, so what got you into what you do? I'm hearing that you're doing some amazing things out there with the mindset culture.
thank you. I have seen people all over the world for years and years. They're always complaining about different things. They're always being so pessimistic. I really want people to be optimistic. I mean, honestly, stuff could always be worse for people, but it could always be better too. And no matter what, somebody's always going to have it worse off than you. And it's not like a fight where I'm worse off than you, because some people try to compare that. It's no, what's bad for you is bad for you. However, I want people to, reframe their negatives into positives and learn how to appreciate what they do have while not dwelling on what they don't have. And don't be worried about the Joneses, or somebody else has a bigger house or a nicer car or makes a lot more money going on all these crazy vacations.
Yeah.
You do you, I do me. And I really just want people to start going into 2021, mastering their mind and just looking at the brighter side of things and stuff like that. So, Andre, with your hypnosis and stuff like that, what is your favorite part of your profession? What's your favorite part of being a hypnotist?
Hypnosis therapist, yeah. Um,
Yes.
so favorite, there's so many different things. I mean, but I think the thing that gets me up every day though, I honestly look forward to working with skeptics. I get a lot of skeptics that, I mean, they want the change, they believe they can do it and everything. That's all that's really needed. They don't need to believe in hypnosis at all. So I think my favorite thing is, besides that people are actually benefiting from this, is that look, that
Right.
surprise, like what, it's like, you just ordinarily open up a closet door, you hit a light switch, and boom, there's a brand new car in there. It's like,
Oh,
so that look of surprise, that's kind of what I work for. How about you? I know you're loving it too. So what's up?
Yeah, I love working with people when they, some people they wake up every morning and they're always looking at the bad side of life. I tell people, they ask me how I'm doing. I say, hey, look, I got up this morning, I went online, I checked the obituaries, my name wasn't listed, and nobody that I know's name was listed, so I know it's going to be a good day.
Yeah.
So I help people. I've had clients where I've given them homework, and I say, okay, name 10 things you're grateful for every day for a week. And it can't be the same 10 things every day. It's got to be something different. And also, when you go out, you know, nod and say hi to at least 10 people. You have to carry on a conversation. With everything going on, wearing a mask and standing 6 feet away, it's a little bit harder. But you can at least, nod to somebody, say, "Hey, how you doing?" So
Right.
because you get out and you talk to people, you don't want to be isolated. You want to get out and see other people, see what's going on in the world, and you need to just talk to people. So that's what I do with my clients. I help them, get help them like lessen anxiety and depression, and I help them just to see the brighter side of things. I mean, there's times no matter what stuff's going to be bad, but don't wallow in it too much, and just try to think of the positive in that.
Definitely.
So I wrote down a few questions we're going to ask each other and talk about. So let me kind of look at my cheat sheet a little here and stuff like that.
Okay.
So career highlights. Talk about some of your best hypnosis therapy patients that you've had, clients that you've had, and what's
Oh,
talk like
okay.
a case study. Somebody hasn't been
Case
smoking, or
study.
they've got a fear flying, or whatever you want to talk about.
Well, I'm going to keep everything in full confidentiality, of course. That's what we do.
Okay.
And I mean, there's been a lot of great experiences, and I'm so thankful for all of my clients before, the ones I'm working with currently. Thank you if you're watching this video. I appreciate you, and we're going to do great things together. Some of the highlights, I've worked with some people that had these phobias, fears of things that they would never have thought they'd be afraid of before. I mean, of course, there's the usual snakes, the spiders. I mean, those are the creepy crawlies. But there's situations where there's people afraid of balloons, or afraid
Yeah.
of ice, or glossy surfaces, things like that, and they've never even. So some of those highlights where it's a curveball, and I never expected it to come through the office. But it's been great to be able to help these people and to see them see themselves in a different light and actually facing those things as, oh, that's not even scary anymore. So I guess
Right.
that would be some of my highlights. Tell me about some of your highlights that you work with a lot of people with coaching. What have you?
Right.
Tell me about that if you could.
Yeah, I've worked with people worldwide. I have talked to people all over the world. I've had sometimes just get on a call for somebody for 1 hour, just like a mindset makeover call, and that's all we needed. I had one person that we started talking, and she was like a totally bad situation, a lot of different things going on. She didn't want to get out of the house and meet people and do anything. Within 3 months, she was talking about opening up a antique store in her community, like an antique consignment store.
That's a big
And
move, though. Not leaving
yeah,
the
so
house.
she was getting all that stuff together for that, and she wanted to. She lived in a small community, and she wanted to be like the go-to person for antique and consignment. For that to happen in just a few months, it was really remarkable because beforehand she didn't really want to. I mean, she didn't even want to talk to me on video at first. We had to. We just want to talk on just on the phone.
That is
So from
inspirational.
here to there in just a few months was really good because I dig deep into the mindset. We call it peeling the onion.
Yeah.
You know, you want to ask a whole lot of questions. You want to get real personal, but to a point you kind of do have to get personal. It's like sometimes soothing your inner child. What's going on in your lifetime, way back to when you were a child. The
Mhm.
people when you were a child kind of keep you down and not support you and stuff like that. It's like, hey, everybody supports you right now, so let's get out there and do this. You're not going to have anybody that doesn't want to support you. Hopefully not. So
Right.
just be around people who are supportive and uplifting and empower you. So another question: what about networking? Are you a fan of networking, Dr. Andre?
Networking, yes, I love networking. So I got Facebook out there, LinkedIn. I'm starting to dig on that one. I like that. There's also I mean a little bit on the Twitter sphere, but
Yeah.
mostly Facebook and LinkedIn. Um,
Right.
I'm pretty sure we're at it together on there. If
Right.
whoever's viewing this, you may contact Andre McDonald for the Facebook and for the LinkedIn, and I'd love to talk with you. So, what about you, Miss Bonnie? Tell me about
Yeah.
your networking.
Yes, I have done international networking events, and I now that we can't really travel too much with everything going on,
Yeah,
we got Zoom, so we can do Zoom with Zoom video or Facebook video with
that's
people. You just kind of have to watch out for the time zone. Sometimes those can be kind of tricky,
yeah.
but it's good to be able to get together with people, all over the world and get to know them. So I
Yeah,
really do like networking and looking to do
together.
local networking events eventually too when we can start getting more people together. And I am on Facebook constantly under Bonnie S. Hardy, and I am on LinkedIn under Bonnie Hardy. So find me, connect to me, send me a friend request, send me a message. I love reading private messages from people. I love people. Sometimes they'll just ask me some questions through private messaging, and I'll work with them through what they're going through right then and there. So also, let's think of a few. We did okay. Let me think about. Okay, now we're going to talk about 5-year plan. What do you think of having a long-term plan, Andre?
Well, um, let's see. As far as plans go, I like to break it down from like a 90-day plan. So it's kind of
Okay.
quarterly. 90-day plan up to a year, and then that year you can boost that into the 5-year plan. But mostly, oh hey kitty,
Yeah, I got a bunch of cats here, so they like to see what mommy's doing all the time. So,
hey baby, co-host. Um,
right.
so, yeah, I like to break it down from 90-day plan to a year plan to a 5-year plan. It just kind of you can streamline things a little bit more in the 90-day. You kind of look at things more under a telescope and see if it's the direction you want to go in. So, what do you do? Do you believe in the 5-year plan? It seems so far away.
Yeah, sometimes it does kind of seem really far away, and I do like to have a general 5-year plan, break it down to three, and then a one, and then 6 months and 90 days. Say, okay, eventually in 5 years I want to be doing this, but let's break it down closer in 90 days and break it down into a month. And what do you need to want to do by the end of the 90 days? So what do you need to do, between now and then? You need to contact so many people, you need to be interviewed by this many times, you need to write so many articles, you need to want to be on podcasts, things like that.
Mm,
You want to, things like that. So definitely you need to have a plan, and you need to have a goal and then a plan to get there. It's not like if I want to drive through Wisconsin, I see I hit I-95 and go north. And I kind of get there a little way part of the ways, but not completely. I have to have a map to get me to Wisconsin, Florida. I have to know
exactly.
exactly where I'm going. I have to have like a GPS unit. So that's I kind of call having the goal and the plan like a GPS unit to get me where I want to
For sure.
be. So
Yeah, it makes sense to me. You gotta, and that map is not necessarily the territory. Things are gonna
right,
happen, around you. You gotta,
right,
have to take a detour or something every once in a while. But it's nice to have some kind of cut
right.
set of directions or something to get to where you want to
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
That makes sense. I
Okay.
agree.
Yeah, yeah. So, do you have any specific things you want to talk about with hypnosis, hypnotherapy, like anything specific with that, like how you like to help people and stuff?
Okay. Anything specific about hypnosis? All right. You will not be stuck in trance.
Right.
You also will not do things that you would not normally do. If I say, hey, give me $1 million, you're going to really want to give me $1 million. You feel this, this urge,
Right.
insatiable urge to give me $1 million that'll never work in a million
Right.
years. So that's the good thing about hypnosis. There's safety guards inside of our brains that say,
Right.
okay, I agree with this, or no, I don't agree with this. I will accept this. I won't accept this. So that's how that works out. I anything specific? I mean, if you can think of anything, if you have a mind, and you have goals, and hypnosis with free flow mind is the way to go, and your mindset coaching. So that's what I've got to say about that. I don't have anything too specific about it. I got more details. Just contact me, um, Facebook and LinkedIn, and we can work something out.
Cool. Thank you very much. And one little specific thing that I have is one of my one of my mantras is, reframe negatives into positives, the rock bottom to rock solid. Um, Make dreams happen. One of my specific things that I use when I reframe negatives into positives, a lot of my friends know this. Some of my newer friends might not know this, but a few years ago I was homeless. And I woke up on the bus stop bench, New Year's Day, 2017, Christmas Eve. So my negative during that time when I was homeless was, I'm sleeping outside, in the cold,
Yeah,
and with mosquitoes and traffic going by, and if it rains, I'm in a whole lot of trouble, and this and that and the other.
yeah.
However, my reframing for that was, look, I'm outside, I'm getting fresh air, I get to look at the moon and the stars, learn about astronomy. So when I talk about reframing negatives into positives, obviously there's going to be some things that are negative that you won't be able to reframe into a positive. But if you give me a negative that's going on in your life, we will work together to try to change that into positive.
That's
And
powerful.
I just want people to, appreciate what they do have. Things are crazy right now. People being in lockdown, I understand that, you don't like to be told what to do and you don't like to have your schedule messed up. But it's okay to be in lockdown in a nice house with the bed sleeping and stuff. For people who are homeless
Roof.
right now,
Yeah.
they don't have a roof over their head and they're more susceptible to getting COVID, getting sick. And now it's winter time, so it's even, I'm in Florida, it doesn't get that cold, but it does get cold. Sometimes it's 40 degrees in Florida, and that's really, really cold.
Yeah.
I just like
Oh,
to
Zippy.
work with people on being positive and showing gratitude. And so we're getting ready to end this pretty soon. So do you have any final comments? We're gonna talk about our offers and stuff like that. Do you have anything else you wanted to talk about before we go into our offers and things like that? Ways to talk to communicate
Ah,
with us?
who are you outside of working, the work sphere? We're always, busy with something going on. What do you do outside of work? Who's the body hardy that's, the free, and who's that?
I like to read a lot. I am the human mommy to 14 cats. Six of them are going to be 18 months old next month. So I have 14 cats and 3 dogs. So it's quite crazy. They're all over the place. They're extremely lovable. Everywhere I go, they're right there. And
Got a big
a lot of
heart.
when I'm on calls with them, somebody will usually show up and want to be joining mommy on the call. I've had to hold them in my arms when I'm on calls with people. People think that's great. I
Yeah.
mean, reading, walking, talking to friends, and just hanging out like that. So, what do you like to do outside of work, Andre?
Well, those are great things, and I love that you can have a small dog sled running team.
Yeah,
Cats.
definitely,
That's
definitely.
awesome. What do I like to do? Well, number one, I like spending time with my daughter, and my other daughter is a fur daughter. I have a doggo. We like to go outside, nature walks. I mean, it's a little chilly now here in Wisconsin, but
Right.
it's still nice to get out there, and I can't wait for the snow to be gone. I like kayaking. I like reading a bit too. Tell us about you've got a book. You've got a book out there.
Oh, yes, thank you
Yeah,
very much. Yes,
yeah. Tell me
I
about that.
actually, I am a have a I'm an Amazon best-selling author. I have a page in this book, 365 Days of Gratitude. Everybody got one day, and mine is towards the end of March. And
March forward.
that's right. We got 200 words to write about something we're grateful for, and we got to do a 20-word quote. And our information in here is in this. And if you don't mind, I will take 1 minute and I will read the first couple words of my thing.
Okay, let's do that.
Kind of see a little bit of what I'm talking about. There's probably about 350 people that have a page in this book, and the way it is set up, it's meant for you to every day read that day. It's like today's January 23rd, so go to January 23rd and read it. You know, everybody will about all sorts of different things. So you can get a lot of stuff done in 20 and 200 words. Let me tell you about it. My story name is obviously Rock Bottom to Rock Solid. I talked about when I was homeless. First 30 words are: due to a series of unfortunate circumstances, the summer of 2016, I found myself homeless, living in a tent in the woods in Central Florida. Christmas Day 2016 and New Year's Day 2017, I woke up on a bus stop bench. And
Obviously, you're not there now, so.
obviously, I'm not there now. It goes on as the kind of a sad start, has a much happier ending. So
Mhm.
that's available on Amazon right now. And I will post the links to the Amazon USA, Canada, Australia, and England. And it's $10.99 plus about $5 shipping if you order straight from Amazon. If you live in the United States and you want to order it, and you want to order it straight from me, and I'll autograph it for you. I'll autograph a book for you. It's just $25, and I'll autograph it for you, and I'll send it straight to you. So that information will be there too. I've already had a few people
Mhm.
want me to autograph books for them, so that I'm getting ready to send one out in a few days. So I'll personally autograph one of these 365 Days of Gratitude book for you if you
For
live in the United.
$25 and get it autographed, right?
Yeah, hey, that
From your
that
back.
that's not too bad. Plus, you can read about all these other people in there.
Hmm.
So yeah, why don't we talk about we have offers for all of our watchers and listeners to this interview, Andre. What do you want to offer all of
We
our
have gifts.
lovely viewers?
All right. Yes, our lovely viewers. I am going to be offering my Sea Smoke program for the smokers who would like to not be smokers. So it includes a demo. It's 30 minutes, just a demo hypnosis session. It's been really effective for a lot of people. If not completely quitting, I've heard that some people they quit like a good 80% of their smoking habit. So that's a pack cut down to maybe two in a whole day, and then working their way down from there. So there's that included in it. There's the 30-minute subliminal. It's called Sublimi Tracks. It's my name on there. And so that's 30 minutes. You can listen to that anytime. The best time to listen to it is when you're waking up and when you're going to bed. Or you can listen to it in the background. Even if there's non-smokers, it still works for you on a subliminal level. If you're not a smoker, not a problem. Just add me on Facebook, and this is the way you're gonna get this freebie here. Just add me on Facebook, please, and I'll shoot you that on over. Just text me over Sea Smoke and Hypnopportunity. Send over Hypnopportunity if you don't want the smoke session, the stop smoking session. Send me the Sea Smoke if you would like the quit smoking cessation. So that's that. What do you
I
got,
love that.
Donnie, for our
I
lovely
love that. Hashtag hypno opportunity. I love that they can get any hypnosis they want that you have. See smoking. That's really good now. So thank you for that offer, Andre. What
Sure.
I'm going to offer is a free mindset makeover call. It'll be approximately 1 hour. It's worth $100, and we're going to talk about your mindset, your limiting beliefs, what you've had going on in the past, what's stopping you from moving on in your future. What are your goals? Do you have imposter syndrome? So we're going to smash through your limiting beliefs and get you where you want to be in your life. If you're not happy now, tell me what we need to work on, and I will work with you to make you be a happy, more fulfilled person. Because we all need a lot of happiness right now in the world. That kind of sounds trite a little bit, but we all need a lot of happiness. And I want you to wake up every morning being happy about your life and ready to go. And don't worry about what's going on as much with everything. We've been dealing with everything for quite a while. Just look forward to the future, and I will help you to be on your way to having a beautiful, happy mind. Andre and I are working together. He's doing hypnosis. I'm doing mindset. Between the both of us, we will get you where you need to be, where you want to be. We are better as a team than an individual, right, Andre?
We got this. Yeah, and we got you, everybody. So,
That's
um,
right. Any closing words or anything, Andre? We ready? You
no,
want to say anything to anybody else?
no, just Facebook me, and we will work things out. It's been great doing this gentle interrogation with you, and I look forward to more of these. It's been great. Thank you, Bonnie.
No
Bonnie
problem.
Hardy, everybody.
Thanks a lot, Dr. Andre, hypnotherapy, hypnotunity. So
Yep.
talk to you later.
Opportunity. All right. Bye.